A very good morning to you and thanks for joining us on Business News. I am Eriti Christopher. Making up today's headlines, manufacturing's VAT contribution up 39% to 803.5 billion naira. Declining manufacturing agri sector threatens Nigeria's industrialization. Equities stumble as NGX records 2.29 trillion naira weekly loss. Details of this and many more coming your way shortly. Please stay. It feels good to have you join us. The contribution of Nigeria's manufacturing sector to value-added tax VAT has increased by 38.93% to 803.53 billion naira in 2024 compared to the 578.39 billion naira recorded in 2023. Data obtained from the National Bureau of Statistics also shows that despite its declining output, the nation's manufacturing sector has remained the top contributor to VAT in the last 4 years. Report says the manufacturing sector's contribution to VAT in 2023 was 15.9%, 477.43 billion naira in 2022. Total VAT collections, specifically in fourth quarter 2024, the manufacturing sector contributed 237.5 billion naira, representing 25.89% of total VAT collections, 335.34 billion naira in third quarter 2024, 183.8 billion naira in second quarter 2024, and 177.17 billion naira in first quarter 2024. Consequently, the manufacturing sector accounted for 29.65% of the total VAT collected in first quarter 2023, 29.64% in second quarter 2023, 251.31 billion naira in third quarter 2023, and 158.9 billion naira. The NBS data reveals that manufacturing remains a critical sector for Nigeria's economic growth, though it faces significant challenges, including high inflation, foreign exchange, volatility, and inadequate infrastructure, particularly in power supply. On our next report, there is a growing concern among industry stakeholders as the gap between real and service sectors' contributions to the economy widens in favor of the latter. The stakeholder says the development is consolidating the country's economic structural deficit, which subdues progress towards industrialization, as the real sector is considered the bedrock of economic growth. Data indicates that while the real sector, consisting mainly of manufacturing and agriculture, is entering its sixth consecutive year of decline in 2025, the services sector is on the increase. Also, data shows that the manufacturing sector recorded a mere 8.8% average contribution to the gross domestic product between 2020 and 2024. The agricultural sector did 25.5%. Similarly, the agriculture sector contributed 26.21% in 2020 and declining to 25.88% in 2021, 25.58% in 2022, 25.18% in 2023, and 24.64% in 2024. Moving on, investors on the Nigerian exchange has witnessed a sharp decline in market activity as the all-share index depreciated 2.51% to close at 141,004.14, while market capitalization fell to 89.209 trillion naira, representing a loss of 2.29 trillion naira. Report says last week the total turnover dropped to 4.773 billion shares, worth 107.426 billion in 152,965 deals, compared with 8.564 billion shares valued at 99.936 billion naira traded in 177,870 deals the previous week. The financial services industry led the activity chart by volume, with 3.734 billion shares valued at 60.627 billion naira traded in 72,977 deals, contributing 78.24% and 56.44% to total equity turnover value and volume respectively. The consumer goods industry followed with 370.404 million shares worth 14.025 billion naira in 17,997 deals, while the service industry recorded a turnover of 176.285 million shares valued at 1.279 billion naira in 8,790 deals. A total of 396,920 units valued at 39.032 million naira were traded in 365 deals on the NGX bond market, compared with 216,055 units worth 27.025 million naira transacted in 352 deals the previous week. All other indices finished lower except the NGX Consumer Goods and NGX Growth indices, which appreciated by 0.83% and 4.14% respectively, while the NGX SM and NGX Commodity indices closed flat. And on the official foreign exchange, the naira is exchanged at the value of 1,535.03 naira to the US dollar, while depreciating marginally to 1,781.87 to the euro and 2,061.40 to the British pound. It, however, depreciated to 10.33 naira to the Japanese yen, gaining marginally to close at 1,898.85 naira to the Swiss franc and 87.03 naira to the South African rand. And that's how far we can go in today's business news. Thanks for being there. I am Iriti Christopher.